But I think what we have seen from Donald Trump over these last few weeks, and in particular his so-called outreach to the African-American community, has done nothing but to consolidate the support against him. Anytime you have 90% of a community that is against a candidate, and you absolutely have to have that demographic to win, I do still think that she is very strong.
Part of Donald Trump, since you bring it up, Donald Trump and his team have said that Hillary Clinton takes the African-American vote for granted, that the Democratic Party takes the African-American vote for granted. So while he may not make inroads because of things that he said on the campaign trail and his history that goes all the way back to discrimination in housing, that this still resonates, not enough to get people to support Donald Trump, but brings back the conversation, whether it's looking at the Senate or the House, that could have an impact later.
Well, you know, I do think that some of what he has said has just been outright offensive, as though the African-American community is stupid. The reason why the African-American community has voted Democratic is because that is who has supported the issues that are important to our community. And if you look at the Republican agenda, you see that the Republican agenda is absolutely contrary to any assistance in the African-American community. And so I do think that there have been concerns about Democrats taking the community for granted. However, anytime you have the amount of support that you have for a candidate, I do think that is because of a very long history of support and involvement in the African-American community that Secretary Clinton has had over 2 decades.